Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to our channel. Hi, family. How y'all be? We be good. How you be?
I'm okay,
You all right?
I do want a new phone, but my
You
mom act
know,
like she want my
whatever. We're not getting into that. Anyway, thank you all. This is my second entry to our channel. Thank you all for subscribing. If you haven't, what you waiting on? You need to get
Hit
that
it.
done. You need to get that done.
Ooh,
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Hit the bell down below. All that. As you can see, I have somebody sitting with me today. She does not normally sit with
Girl,
me.
I'll make this.
When I do my topics. Don't even get used to seeing her at all. But it's great. And thank you all for sitting with us. So today our topic is, you want to say my topic?
No, you do it.
Today our topic is not something necessarily that I've been through. I doubt if she been through it. I don't know. That's why we're having it. I know people who have been through this particular topic. It is on being. I'm trying to word it correctly, like be politically correct. Word it. What's the word? How to word? How to word it? How when you're in a new relationship or married to someone, and how do you treat your stepchildren better than your children, the ones that you birth, you put in on your children? So that is the topic for today. Now, it may be a sensitive topic for some. I don't really care how sensitive it is for you, but whatever. Like I said, me personally, I haven't went through it, childhood or anything like that I know of. I mean, I don't know, but I know people who have, and that's what the topic is today. How do you treat your stepkids better than your actual kids? Me personally, I don't see how you could treat your stepchildren better than your children that you birthed and or put in on, so to speak. It's male or female. I mean, yeah, male or female, husband, wife, partner, whatever. I feel like if we are together, we are a couple, and you have children, I have children, and we are in this collectively, we're together or married or whatever, I'm going to treat you like I treat my kids. If I tell you I'm going to whoop your ass, I'm going to bust in your face today, and then you I say that to my kids, and then I turn around and you doing the same thing my child is doing, I'm going to tell your ass the same thing. I'm going to bust in your damn face today. Stop playing with me. Go sit down. It's the same thing across the board. You get the same reaction that the other child is going to get. It's the same thing. I don't know. How you feel? Like, I'm pretty sure you're 23. I'm pretty sure you have friends or whatever that have been through that.
I kind of feel the same way. I don't know. This topic is weird because it can really get real messy, and that's why I'm trying to word things right.
I don't necessarily say messy. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. You feel how you feel. I mean, regardless of the fact, like I don't have step kids, whatever. But if I did, it would be the same thing across the board. You get to know the kid, you get to know, whatever. So their behavior, what it is, because you're raising them just like you're raising your own. So it's the same thing. So you can't say I'm gonna treat you better or I'm gonna treat mine's better than I treat my stepkid.
Yeah, I don't.
It's across the board
understand.
to me. I don't understand that
I don't understand
step thing on how you treat somebody better. I just don't.
Yeah, or because it's your spouse's kids, you feel like you really can't say too much to them, whatever. If y'all married, y'all didn't go through all this. Y'all not new to each other. Kids ain't new to you, unless she just like, oh, I got kids. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. So I don't understand. I don't understand it either. I don't understand how like it's certain rules for certain kids. That's what gets me. Like you can do this and go here, go here, go here. Cause that's your stepchild, but yet your actual child say, "Hey, I want to go to my cousin's house who lives really up the street from her, or him, whatever." And you're like, "Nah, da da da," but the stepchild can go wherever the fuck they want to. That doesn't make sense to me.
Now I understand if the child is younger, like 10, 9, 10, and you want to go to your cousin's house, me as a parent, who there?
Not even that. When you know who the cousin is,
But
they
if I
interact
know
all the
you
time,
and
it's
I know what's
family.
going on in this family, and you go and
Yeah.
y'all go back and forth like that all the time, okay, let me call and make sure it's okay for you to come, and I'll come back and pick you up later. Or you can have them come over here, whatever, whichever. Or, however, I do feel like with teenagers, teenagers, you need some type of, they need a leeway. They're trying to figure themselves out. With teenagers, they want to do stuff, they want to go places, and it's more or less like, okay, then it goes to, okay, well, what age do you give them that little leeway? You know what I'm saying? You can't go everywhere she can go because she's older.
13.
Maybe she's 14. You can't go. Me as a parent, you can't go with her, and it's your step sibling. She may be 15, and
And
you 11. You can't go everywhere she can go.
No.
Or if you were older, if you was already like 13, 14, and she 15, okay, yeah, bet that's not much of an age difference. You can go ahead and go, but
Exactly.
it's gonna be a time limit on when you can come back, and I want to know who you're going, where you're going, when you come, all that stuff. What the parents said, you're not going unsupervised. However, I don't feel like it needs to be, I'm harder on you because you're my daughter and you can do what you want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that concept. I feel like both of you gonna get treated the same. If you want to go somewhere and you're of age to go, okay, fine. I just need to know where you're going, who you're going with.
Right.
If you're that same age and you hang around these same group of people, you can go as well. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get the double standard as far as you can't go because it is what it is. But
And then I don't get
I don't.
how some people throw it off, like, well, that person or this people, they're bad influences on you. Da, da, da. It's society. Times has changed from when our parents was parents. Was kids. So it's like, shit, you a bad influence. You think about it. You talking about other kids are influence. It's society. You're a bad influence. Some things that parents do, it's bad influence on their kids. They don't even know it. But it's like, how you know that the other kid friends ain't bad influences? You don't know that.
You don't know that, yeah.
You just let them do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then the other one is like, well, she's a bad influence.
But then it's kind of like,
it's fam,
but then it's kind of like, where does the step parent come? The other step parent come in, male or female? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have to say? What do you, if y'all are married and it's like, okay, well, you said my child can go, but Bianca want to go too. Why Bianca can't go and they're the same age bracket? Why you tell her she can't go, but you let her go? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a double standard because if she can't go, you can't go. If you at the house, you gonna be at the house. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ask me, if my child asks me, could she go somewhere? Okay, contingent upon, did you do your chores today? Did you do everything you were supposed to do? Okay, bet. Who going? And you tell me, okay, X, Y, 12, 13 going. I know these people. I'm familiar with those group of children. Okay, where are their parents? Do their parents know they're leaving? Yada, yada, yada. But y'all hang around the same crew, the same people. Okay, it's no problem. So then when my stepchild come and ask me, hey, can we go, yada, yada, yada? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can go. But I just don't see the thing where it's okay for you, but not okay for her.
And in some situations when it comes to step parents, it's like you have some people, and that's not for all step parents. But I realize a lot of y'all feel like, if it ain't my child, I don't give a fuck.
Right. And you can't be like that when you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You're leaving it up to that one parent to be the disciplinary. Where you just lay back and do whatever. Well, I don't care. It is. I don't care. It ain't my child. Da, da, da. Okay, if you are in this relationship and they have their own, I'm gonna say their own mom, and it's not your child, but you're there with that child a lot. Mm-hmm. You got to have some type of relationship with that child. Some type of, okay, you're being too hard on them. Okay, we're going to sit down and talk about this now. Okay, you got to have some type of leeway, some type of say so, whether it's her child or his child. Whatever. But then it becomes messy. Well, not really messy. I'm going to say it becomes even more intense when y'all have a child together. Y'all have a child together, and then you start really treating your birth child that you put in on like shit, but you still treat the stepkids like they're golden.
And the child you have with this other person better.
And
no matter the age, it's the point. How I see it, y'all can say I'm wrong or not. I feel like, and this is how I feel, because me being the oldest, pretty all my siblings that I have, I'm saying both my parents. I was first. When they young, I don't give a fuck. I was first. I made you who you are.
Girl,
What are you
please.
talking about,
This
sweetheart?
no.
No, but I'm saying.
You made us the parent, yes, but I feel like as a younger sibling, they need more than an older sibling.
Okay, I'm gonna say this to here too, for the
I'll
parents.
say that.
Why is it now in 2021? Do y'all just not give a fuck what y'all kids do no more? Be real. Back in the day, as an oldest child,
You got your asshole.
as an oldest child, you really couldn't do. I'm gonna say honestly, half of the shit the kids are doing now, you could not even think about it because it's like they knew what you was thinking about. You couldn't do it. Nowadays, it's like they could do whatever, they say whatever, act how they want, and they don't care. And then as the oldest kids, we like, well, damn, why y'all not mind y'all business? Y'all not parenting how y'all supposed to.
My whole thing with
That's how I
that
feel.
with that being said about it just depends on how mature your other child is. It goes with the maturity level. Because if you are 15 and you still acting like you 5,
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Stop acting at your age.
Yeah.
So that becomes with the maturity level. Like if you're 12, but your mentality is you're 15.
Yeah.
You branch out more, so it's not so much I need to say to you.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas more as me, I don't have to discipline my daughter. I will look at you like you already know what this is. You already know what's getting ready to happen to you. Don't make me flatline you.
And then too, I feel
You
like
know,
why
that's-
is it that like when y'all have younger kids, y'all feel like for some reason y'all feel like the younger kid is like the golden child.
No, I don't feel like that.
And
Because
it's
both of
like-
y'all get cussed out the same way.
And then it's like I get
I don't
that.
feel like
I
that.
get that. And some people had this thing like maybe you were in a situation where like okay, I have all girls, I have all boys. I finally got this one girl. I finally got this one boy. So you idolize that one kid.
child, yeah, because it's the boy, yeah.
And it's
or
like-
or it's the only girl and the only. I feel what you're saying with that.
And it's like at the same time, you still gotta discipline your child, no matter.
Listen.
You lucky they got here. Okay, that's awesome.
Right,
but
right.
still,
At some point in time, I feel like this. You have to. This is my opinion. You have to discipline your child because if you don't, they're gonna grow up to thinking it's okay for them to act the way they
Yeah.
act, and they're gonna embarrass your ass in public, and then that's when you want to decide you want to discipline them, but they didn't already embarrass you in public.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes both ways. But like I said, as far as disciplinary with your stepkids, now that is contingent upon that parent, because you do have some parents that's like step parents or whatever. Don't put your damn hands on my child.
Yeah.
And if I'm in a relationship with you and your child is here majority of the time and they're acting up, I'm gonna whoop your ass, and I'm gonna let your mama know that I just whooped your ass. And I'm also letting them know why you got to whoop it. I'm not going to hurt you. It's discipline you, because you're going to have to learn. Because when you get older, there is no I'm sorry's all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's better for you to learn that lesson now than have to learn it when you get older. So you're going to get your ass whooped. And I'm going to tell you why you're going to get a whooping before you get a whooping. I'm going to tell you why. I ain't going to hurt you. I'm whooping you because I love you. But you're going to know not to do that shit again. Period.
Yeah.
That's just me. And I tell my girls that I'm gonna whoop your ass, but I'm gonna let you know why you're getting a whooping. You're getting a whooping because of X, Y, 12 and 13. That's just my opinion. But some step parents don't want you to discipline their child. Mm-hmm. Some of them, depending on what type of relationship they're in, don't even want you to say shit to their kids.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're in that committed relationship or if you're married, how far do you want your spouse to go with your child? That's a question, guys. That's a question. How far to go would you go as far as discipline? It's all love, I'm gonna discipline yours like I would discipline mine if they're in the wrong. I'm gonna defend yours like I would defend mine. I'm gonna provide for you just like I provide for mine. One is not gonna get more and one is not gonna get less. However, I do say, when you're older and you're older sibling and you're older, in your 20s, you're old enough to work, get a job, do whatever, then it becomes a little slack with you.
Yeah.
Than it would if your daughter or son is not legal yet.
Okay, and piggyback.
But when you turn a certain age to work and you working, Some of your stuff gonna slack, whether you 15, 16, 17, but you working, some of your stuff gonna slack.
And piggybacking on that too. Why is it at a certain age, and this is a parent question, if you're a step parent or whatever, this is a parent question. Why do y'all feel like at a certain age, the siblings have to be the parents at some point? Y'all go out and do stuff. Y'all think we want to sit here with these damn children. We don't want to sit here with y'all. We didn't birth them. And it's like y'all say, well, you didn't birth him or her. You can't say that. So why the fuck am I always here with your kid?
And that's in that whole situation. It depends on the age of the
Why?
kid. It goes out the age of the kid. If your child old enough to stay there by themselves, and you want to go, hey, you know what to do. You know what not to do. However, I'm not gonna say it's your responsibility to keep or watch the child, because it's not.
Especially when I didn't birth it, because you want to go on a trip or something. You
It's
better
not.
ask your family members to watch them. Especially when I feel like if one side, this is what bring me up too. When one side of the family is helping out, whatever,
It's a
well,
glare,
used to,
y'all. I'm sorry.
and then the other side is just not doing shit at all. Then y'all gotta fall back on the siblings. Well, can you watch? Da, 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 da. And the thing is, I'm just be honest. How our siblings said, I'm the oldest, and it's one after me. He's, I think, 19. Why you always got the 13-year-old and 15-year-old watching the little one when he's 19? You tell his ass, hey, look, I know you want to go with your little friends and all, but you gonna have to sit this one out, Coach. I'm gonna put you at the game, LeBron. You gotta sit down and watch this. Or if not, take your child with you.
Or reschedule your shit.
Or come up with something that y'all can do.
But I feel like this. With that being said, with that, like you said, piggybacking off you. With that being said, if you know you're going out of town, it's already pre-planned like months ahead of time. You should already have your ducks in a row with who's going to watch your little one.
Yeah.
With you got have somebody in stable. Hey, XY12. Can you watch little Junebug or little Jody? Can you watch them? You know, until I come back, you know, you might have to throw them a little something. But I feel like with that whole thing, you should have something already in place to where you don't have to depend on those older siblings to do anything.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is, you know. And sometimes, some parents don't want to watch them badass kids. If they bad, you don't want to watch them, because I'm gonna tell your child ass up. You don't want your child to get no whoop. You better take him with you. That's just what it is. Point blank, period. I don't got time to be dealing with a hard-headed ass child. Take him with you. Take him with you.
But that then goes back to, like I say, parenting. Your parenting fucking sucks now.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm sorry.
You're not gonna come in here tearing up my shit. You're not coming in here running around like you ain't got no damn home training. Because when you go back home, you're gonna have some home training, because I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna whoop you now. I'm telling you right now what it's gonna be. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Because you're gonna learn to sit down and be still.
That's what I'm saying. I just.
That's just what it is. You know, it's just more or less like, you know, and then they say right now, you can't do this to your child. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't. Well, I tell you what you do. You better come pick them up and let them come stay with you. If you don't want them to get disciplined, pick them up, let them come stay with you. Because round these parts, you get whoopings. Round these parts, you get punishments. You get shit taken from you. You don't get shit. That's what it was. When I was little, my papa ain't play that. You getting a whooping. He didn't like to whoop you, but if he had to whoop you, oh, you know what it was going. You know you did something to get a whooping for. You know, that's just what it was. And you know, I personally believe in where you show out at is where you get your ass toe up at.
I feel like this topic
But
can lead to a lot of other.
It is. It's kind of an open discussion. That topic can lead to other topics. Like I said, if you want to comment below. Let me know what you think about the topic. I'm interested to see what you all have to say, or if you know someone that this happened. Well, me personally, I just feel like I don't believe in the step thing myself. I believe if you my sister, you my sister, you my brother, you my brother. I don't give a damn. We got different mama, different daddies. That's, you know, it is what it is. We got some type of common denominator. Now, if you're married into the situation, I mean, it's still step. But if we was raised that you were my brother, that's what it is. Or you were my sister, that's what it is. But I do feel like it's a conversation piece with your significant other on how to discipline the children when they're not yours.
And they don't do that.
You know, sometimes, like I said, that goes back to what I said previous. That parent may not want you to discipline their kids.
And then this too, some people can't say how to discipline a child when you barely don't. Never mind.
No. Ain't no never mind. Because this is an open discussion. There's no never mind.
I just feel
This
like
is free range. You don't like what we say, don't watch it.
and that gets so everybody falling hard times and things happen. I'm not sure what y'all been through, but I'm just saying, like, in some cases, people lose their kids, and I don't mean to death. You lose custody. Okay. I feel like people in that type of situation, you can't really say, "Hey, punish my kid this, do that, this, and that," because at the end of the day, you weren't the one doing the punishing from the get go. Someone else had your child or had full custody of your child, so they was the one punishing. So you don't know how the fuck to punish your child.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of just like, well, whatever, because you really weren't in that role to do so, basically.
Okay.
So now that you kind of back in that role, I guess, it's kind of just like, shit, they up age now. One's grown and one's kind of up age now, but at the same time, you got this little one, and you don't do shit. And what I mean, don't do shit like you're there, but you got siblings doing all the fucking work. You got one spouse doing all the work. You got this side of the family doing all the work. Your side of the family ain't doing nothing, but yet you got all their kids every fucking weekend, every other weekend, however the case may go down. You got their kids all the time, but yet when it comes to your one child, they not nowhere to be found. So once again, it's the siblings. It's on the siblings or the other spouse to do all the work. And it's like, well, damn. At the same time, he came out here, did he not?
Brings me to the fact why I only got 2 children. I don't want no more kids because dealing with little kids. Oh my God, no, I can't do it.
But it's not even little kids.
The pressure. I don't want the pressure. I don't want it.
Why is it that, like, I know it takes a man and a woman to make a child at this, whatever. But at the same time, you're the one carrying that child. That man cannot carry that baby. You are carrying it. It comes out of you literally.
Some people
so
don't
for you
have.
to sit and just not do nothing. It's ridiculous.
Some people don't have a parental instinct. Now, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about that particular comment. Some people, to me, don't have a parental instinct. They don't. Some people just don't bond well with children. They don't bond well with children.
So
they just don't. I mean, maybe they get caught in a situation where they got the kid, but they don't believe in abortion, so they keep the child. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
For everybody,
but
let's be real with ourselves for real. If you do that, you've done it before, why do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not adopt a boy? It's other ways around that you could have avoided that. Why you put yourself in that, for what, sympathy? Just to say you did something or what? Like, what is the reason?
I mean, that's a good question too. That's a good question.
What is the
too.
reason?
Like, people have. I mean, people feel like they have kids for different reasons. I don't know, but
and then as the spouse, it's like, how do you put up with that? I'm the only one doing it. It's like, I don't know if you just don't care either, or you really are in love. So the fact you really just don't see, like, you doing all the work, you got other kids doing all the work, and then she just sits there and does nothing, or that one, whatever does nothing. At this point, I need child support. Well, you will, yeah, we still married, whatever, but I need child support.
You don't get child support and they in the same house and they still married, fool.
Child, I need something. Pain and suffering.
Shut up.
I can get something. I'm saying though.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, I personally don't know anything about that particular topic because I haven't been through that, so I don't know. But at the same time, I understand what you're saying. But that's a good conversation piece. It really is. Like, shit, how you work around that? How you maneuver that? How you do that?
And then
shit,
two,
you just.
Oh, it's another topic. I want to talk about this too. Why the females? I'm talking to just the females right at this point. Just the females right now. Men, if you want to comment too, please. Y'all probably didn't been through this too. Women, sisters, what the fuck? Why do y'all try to think a baby gonna keep a man with you?
Boom, girl, that shit don't work. That shit don't work because if you're gonna be gone, you're gonna be gone.
But hold on, pause on that. I know y'all yelling, but pause
on that.
But
some women too. Some women also think, why do you think you got to have a damn baby to please that man?
If you're gonna pause. That. Now, men,
Men folk.
Now y'all too, y'all not innocent. 'Cause I know.
And not.
Why do y'all trap women like that? Thinking that if you pregnant
Pregnant
her,
them,
she
she
gonna
stay. That shit don't work. Well,
And
sometimes.
it goes back to the women.
Sometimes it works.
Why do you
Sometimes
stay?
it works. If sometimes it works for the men if your female is very fucking weak-minded.
Oh yeah.
Weak-minded. But that means you done implanted this and you made this woman feel like shit. Now that's a whole nother topic piece that we're gonna come back and we're gonna touch on later. But we back to our original topic.
Yeah. Alright.
Because
But
she
y'all
gets wrapped up
comment.
into whatever.
Sorry.
But I want y'all to comment on this topic though. Seriously though, I really want you to comment on this topic about the step thing, the stepchildren, and some people just don't. I mean, why do you treat your stepchildren better than you treat your children? When it should be equal across the board.
Why does the spouse allow
And
that
why
to
do you
happen?
why do you allow, what kind of female and or male allows your spouse to treat your children like shit?
Is it
Who
because,
does that?
Is it because it's not yours? So you feel like, well, it's not really my child.
I
so I really don't care. And
listen.
it's what I'm saying, it goes back to I feel like it's more so backstories. 'Cause
It's
I feel like
got-
a
yeah.
woman who never really had custody of her kids from the jump, you don't really
You don't
give
care.
a fuck.
But see, I don't want to be with nobody like that. I don't want to be
yeah.
with nobody where you have no compassion for you being with, okay, I have kids. I had kids before you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no compassion for my kids.
And then you trap them.
And then me, I'm looking at why you treating your kids like that instead of what they did something my daughter did since she had a business. Whoop her ass. Or you tell me, you discipline her, you send her to her room, or you took whatever, and you let me know what's going on. If you don't feel comfortable disciplining my kid, okay, I get that because some people don't. However, he done something they was not supposed to do. You knew about it. Y'all had a whole ponderosa about the situation. You come tell me what went on. Now, with that being said, you come tell me and I feel like she needs to be disciplined, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to whoop you because you didn't feel like you needed to do that. That wasn't your place to discipline. Okay, that's fine. I respect that. But I am. Mm-hmm. And that goes both ways. If your child did that and we're together, they live with us, I'm going to discipline you as what you're going to get the same treatment as mine just got. If mine got an ass whooping, you're going to get an ass whooping. If she got on the punishment, you're going to be punishment. Same thing. The same thing. There's no in between that. There's no getting around that. I just feel like at what point, how do you do that? How do you treat your steps better than your kids? I don't see that. Or how do you treat your kids better than your stepkids when it's supposed to be across the board?
Not even that. Especially, I feel like in certain situations, and I'm going back to what I said earlier, I was first. It's not like we grew up doing it. Literally, I was first, and I'm saying the firstborn. I was the firstborn. I'm here first. My sister came after me. We technically was all you had. You know what I'm saying? We're first. So if that was the case, how can you be like, okay, well, I'm gonna treat these people that came in your life 10, 15 years later versus the ones we was here years before you even knew what the fuck that even was. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how y'all can move y'all actual blood kids. I'm not saying like, oh,
you put in on these kids.
Literally,
you put in on them. They didn't happen by accident. They were there. You put in on these children. So that was my thing. How do you show? I'm gonna say favoritism. How do you do that with your stepkids and your actual kids? How do you do that? And then it goes also, how do you allow your wife to treat, or husband, whoever, to treat your children like shit, but treat theirs like gold? How do you as a man or a woman allow that? Because that shit ain't gonna fly with me. As a woman that has children and I come as a package deal, you're not gonna treat my children like shit. That's what you're not gonna do. And I mean, and that goes across the board though, I just don't see that. Some men let their spouse treat their children like shit. You let your husband, wife, whoever treat your kids like shit.
How?
I don't see it. You let them beat the hell out your kids. Girl, bye.
And you know that.
You got me.
I can see it when you was doing it. You know what was going on. That's one thing. But when you know, it's like, what kind of parent are you then? Well, that speaks volumes for you too. When you know what's going on.
So I mean, it's a conversation piece. You know, let me know. Comment down below. You know what you think about this content. Whether you agree with it, disagree with it. You know, whatever. Let me know. Like I said, I think this is a to be continued topic. I think it's a to be continued topic. I think once we get the opinions and everything, I think it's going to be a part 2 to this topic because I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say. You know, whether you agree with it or whether you don't, or whether you just have input that you want to put in. I really want to know what it is, you know, how you feel about that situation. And maybe you've been through it. Let me know. Let us know what it is, you know.
Maybe y'all the ones doing it to people.
Right. Maybe y'all the guilty motherfuckers is doing it to people.
For real.
And if you is, you're wrong as hell.
For real.
You're wrong as hell. And you know you're wrong. Them are innocent bystanders and all. Them babies.
And we was
You're wrong. Girl, if you say that shit one more time.
I'm just saying, you
They
can't
babies.
step into somebody like you own something. Like, girl, you just got here. You didn't even know the rules, sweetheart.
With society nowadays, 2021, nothing's ever been nice.
But it's
That's
sad.
my baby, y'all.
But it's sad. I feel like, bro, like, you can't just come in here and be like, well, I'm here now. Girl, no. Who made you Queen Victoria? Go ahead. You gotta pay the price to get in this club.
You know, I mean, it's a conversation piece, but I really want to know what y'all got to say though, for real. And again, as I go back to, thank you so much if you subscribe to our channel. Thank y'all. You know, look, thank y'all so much. You know, we're trying to get it up. You know, and I appreciate you all if you have. Tell a friend to tell that friend, the friend to tell a friend, tell your neighbors. You know, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Subscribe to Ty's channel. Let them know your channel.
The Real Life of Ty. D-A, real. You know how to spell life. You know how to spell real in life? Yeah. Life.
For all these dyslexic people that don't know how to spell it.
Oh. D-A-R-E-A-L-L-I-F-E-O-F-T-Y.
In that order. And again, like I said, stay tuned. We got more content coming for you guys. We're gonna do some eating segments, you know, whatever. Where we also have good topics and talk about stuff. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Like I said, my content is not for everybody. If you don't like it, don't watch it. You may not like what I say, but it's my opinion and mine alone. It is what it is, but I do thank you all so very much. Shout out to all the A.N.N gang and A.N.N family. Thank you so much. Until the next time, y'all. Bye.